What is up, you guys? HazeBro here. So, funny story, I'm at the liquor store. The guy that works there comes up to me and he's like, hey, you might be interested to know that Moosehead released 2 new IPAs, a West Coast IPA and an East Coast IPA. And I'm like, Moosehead? Pfft, I don't give a f***. The guy says, I think that they accidentally canned the West Coast with the East Coast can and the East Coast with the West Coast can because the flavors were opposite of what they should have been. So then I'm like, okay, well then maybe it's time that I taste test them for a beer review. So I got the Small Batch East Coast IPA and the Small Batch West Coast IPA. So I had my wife pour me some of the beer into a glass, but without me knowing which one is which, so I can do a completely blind taste test and see if I can guess which one was which, and then after I'll have her tell me if I was correct. Right off the bat, to me it seems like it would be pretty obvious. I'm guessing this is the East Coast IPA because, of course, thanks to my elevated knowledge about East Coast IPAs, aka New England IPAs, I know they're going to be hazy, and this one is hazy. This one is clear, so right off the bat I'm guessing it is the West Coast IPA. So, big thing will be, were they canned in the correct cans? Because if they were not, then the MB Liquor guy was right, and Moosehead is gonna be so embarrassed, and it'll be so embarrassing for them. If they were canned in the correct cans, then that means the MB Liquor guy didn't know what the hell he was talking about, and he's gonna get a big spanking from yours truly. Alright, so, smells like a New England IPA. I guarantee that is the East Coast IPA. This smells like it's not hazy, so by virtue of that, it's gotta be the West Coast IPA. So first I'm gonna try what I think is a West Coast IPA. Not bad, you know, actually, out of everything that the Moosehead Small Batch has done, this is the best beer I've ever tasted by them. For a West Coast IPA, you know, I definitely would expect there to be way more bitterness. There's not as much bitterness as there should be, but that's good for people who are afraid of that bitterness. Now this one. Nice. Hazy, juicy. Moosehead Small Batch, you guys stepped up your game because these beers taste pretty good to me. It could be a bit juicier, a bit hoppier, even hazier, but like, I don't have any real criticisms about the beer itself. Just like, next time, go all in, you know, bro? This, the hazy East Coast IPA, and was this the West Coast IPA? Okay, she says yes. That means that they did can them correctly, but it also means the MB Liquor guy, he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a big spanking and tell MB Liquor, you guys gotta get your staff, you gotta feed them some more knowledge, because like, he might have deterred a potential customer by telling me, who he didn't even know, that maybe they weren't canned correctly. Now, in terms of the beer themselves, you know from my past reviews that I've got some pretty low expectations for Moosehead. Is why the hell didn't you just make a hazy New England IPA? But this time, they did a pretty decent beer. Of the two, you know my favorite is always that hazy New England IPA, although in this case it is a East Coast IPA, not New England, but they're just trying to like own it and make it theirs, but like, it's a New England IPA, and let's be honest, you guys. We don't want peppermint IPAs, we don't want mango peach IPAs, we just want solid, tried and true New England IPAs and West Coast IPAs, so keep it up, Moosehead. I like this direction you're going down. If you continue down this direction, then you know there's nothing but good things ahead for y'all. Alright, so thank you for tuning in to another episode of HazeBro. By the way, now that it is October, in a couple weeks, you will get my 2020 Great Pumpkin Beer Showdown review, where I review all the different pumpkin beers from the East Coast that I can get my hands on, so be sure to stay tuned to the page so you see those, and you can stay tuned to the page by smashing that like button, by hitting subscribe so that you're notified about all the beer reviews and shenanigans that are coming out from your boy HazeBro. Peace!